Hey there, we are back to some more Let's Try, and this time we're playing Bomber Crew. So this game is Bomber Crews from the title. You are managing a bomber crew. So let's start a new game, shall we? So the general gist is you have a crew that you're managing from all. So this is the tutorial, which is nice. Time for some target practice before we send you off sites into the sights of the enemy. I guess you destroy your targets. It should be a piece of cake. Wait, hold on. Let me just increase the volume just a bit because it seems really low on my end. There, that's much better. Okay, so how do you say you play this game? So when you zoom in and out, this is my plane, all right. There's a tutorial anyway, so you can see. So these are my crew. So when zoom out, I can look for hazards and targets. So as you can see, we have targets right over there. It's nice. So if I hold my right click, when zoom out, I can rotate and see my bomber. So this is my bomber here. And these are my target practices. So if you press space or middle mouse, we can target enemies. So this is how we target enemies. So once we target the enemies, our gunners will try to shoot at them. So wait, tag targets. There. So as you can see, this target over here. So you're going to the upper gun turret. So if I want to place them on other parts, so as you can see, we can move our crew all around. So I can place maybe this guy down here while everything is not while everything is fine. So as you can see, this guy is shooting. There's also a gun turret behind. We can also if we what's the funny thing about this is if we can actually let people like fix like the engines outside. We can let this guy do a parachute if we want to abandon the thing. Your navigator will create navigation markers for you. Tag these navigation markers to stay on course. So aside from tagging enemies, you need to tag the navigation markers generated by our navigator so we will know where to go. So yeah, you can make them go out. There's ammo and stuff if we want to replenish. Receiving reports of enemy fighters in the area. Your radar will reveal the location of nearby enemies. So as you can see, I see an enemy in this direction. I don't know where. Oh, there they are. So if we tag them, like so. So once they're tagged, we can let these guys go. And also don't forget to stay on target. And there are more targets over here. Where are you? Are you here? Oh, there you are. I see you. So yeah, these the gist of the end. What's cool about this is everything is like everything here can get shot, and there are different armor in the area, like different hard points in your hull. So if you want to upgrade like this part of your hull, as you can see bullet holes outside. Oh, look at this. Enemy fighter destroyed. So yeah, they can get hit. Your units can get hit. As you can see, there are already bullet holes in that area. Enemy fighter destroyed. Fighter shot down. Well played. Don't forget to stay on course. On the right side, you can see the different damages to different parts of your plane. I mean the bomber. There are also like the pressure, the oxygen, the electricity, and the fuel. Enter tagging mode to begin landing. So if we begin landing, we also need to lower our gear because lowering our gear actually helps us land. If you don't lower your gear, your plane would possibly be destroyed. Like, you can do stupid things in this game. You can also drop the bomb once you're close, and your just plane just explodes as well. So yeah, now we can just fast forward. There's also a slow-mo thing if you really want to tag things quickly. So yeah, now we're up to a landing, and we will have a clean landing. Clean touchdown. Let's go. And with that, we get 900 pounds returned and repaired. And all of our crew have returned. Patrick Ansel, Billy Moore, Carol Pickard, and Vera Monroe. So this is our base. That's our plane. So we can like have some recruits to fill up our spots here. So first we need an engineer. So we have T King, Bruce and Cunningham, J Upchurch, T Henderson. For the gunner, let's have you. Mm, let's recruit you for the gunner position. We also need T King for engineer and a bomber. We can have Alexander. Here, my crew is full. So we have a crew now. We can also customize the gear of our crew because, for example, preset. Uh, there are basic crew. What? How do I say this? There are basic crew gear, so you can have like increased armor, so they don't die immediately to bullets. Like, however, they can get slowed by the amount of movement speed. The heavier armor you have, the slower your crew goes around. There's also temperature because at higher altitude it can become colder. Water and survivor. So if in case you crash land or in case you need to abandon your plane, these numbers account for the chances they get recovered because once your crew dies you can't get them. So let's just equip the starter flight suit for everybody, so at least they have some armor. For the training, you can get different skills. For example, emergency landing, you can land anywhere. Bail out if you want to like jump out. For the engineer, everything's locked. But you can get skills like, for example, for the radio dude, radio op, you can let him tag. You can let him tag or like call for enemy. Like you can call for allies, not enemies. You can call for ally fighters. For the gunner, you can have them focus fire so they fire immediately and all those things. For the aircraft, on the other hand, we can modify our like the paint that we have. Like we can make them like have like, let's say, a chest piece, golden eagle, rainbow, aluminum, camo, all these things that you want. So there are a lot of things that you can do. Oh, let's go for this. This looks like cheese. Let's go for this. That's free anyway. Also you can have some Runner Duck Studios is the creator of the game, so if you want, so we can have like custom. So if we want to have like a custom one, so let's say you want to draw. Pardon my drawing skills here. So I can make this. So we can have some cheese. Fill in this area. No, I think this. Or let's just do this. That. Hey, hey. Oh, that seems weird. No, undo. Okay, you know what? Let's just save. Screw that. Let's just have that random logo. That will be our logo. Engine art. We can have flames, tiger, pumpkin spice, and our custom cheese. You know what? Let's just install. Let's just install it everywhere. It will be our logo. And for our crew, we can have. And we can have the cheesecake. Okay. The cheesecake. Install. Oh yeah, so for the engines, we can have, like for example, we can add a turret if we want. We can't afford it yet for the ventral turret. We can have hydraulics and all these things. You can have a lot of upgrades. So if you are like if you want this type of game, you can, check this game out in the description below. So I'm gonna put it. So we can have an equipment slot here, and what are equipment slots? There are three. You can have like a parachute, so you can bail out. So you must have a parachute, or else your crew will just die. There's a med kit or a fire extinguisher in case there's fire inside. So for the fuselage, you can have increased armor, but I can't afford most of these guys yet. And for some survival, you can have a homing pigeon if you really want to, and all those things. But for now, let's just go to another mission so I can show you like the flow. So for the mission, there are two types of missions. There is secret weapons. These are basically the DLC and main campaign. Let's just go for the main campaign. Oh yeah, before that, see this ace fighters, they have a chance to show up in your missions, and if you kill them, they're like bosses or like mini bosses. You can kill them, and if you kill them, they basically net you the amount of money they have. However, they are pretty hard. Okay, let's have a tutorial mission for the bomb run. We are a bomber crew. Look at our beautiful plane. So we have our dudes here set up the way we want. We have an engineer. So for everything, let me just give you up to speed. So we have a bomber. I think, yeah, this is our bomber. You can make him go over here if you want to, and he basically is the one that you let them drop the bombs. For the engineer, this guy obviously can fix things, but you can manage like the amount of fuel you have for your tanks here. So you can have, in case like example, this one is leaking, and you want this engine to like stop leaking, you can like transfer everything here while everything is getting fixed, and you can also see your fuel rate. Now we take off. So you can see we have a fuel usage rate here. So right now we're using a lot of fuel because of the drag and everything. So once we're up in the air, let's not forget to raise our gear. Because, as you can see here, lowered, we use up more fuel and expose them potential damage. So right now, let us bomb aimer. Let's just have this guy over here. So let's do this. So now, if you notice right on your first target to retry the bomb run. Okay, so as you can see, we can select the bombs we want to drop, and we can open or close the bomb bay doors here. And we have here the target. So it kind of takes practice to know the timing of the bomb, especially in different altitudes, because the higher altitudes you have. You know what, let's just arm let's just arm two bombs here just to be sure. Oh, as you can see, hello there. Who are you? You're Monroe. Hello, Monroe. So as you can see, we start our bombing run. And you can see the target practice over there. Just hit the center. But there's a delay. Release. Oh, clean. Okay, now let's plot the course. And let's not forget to close the bomb bay doors, to reduce the fuel consumption again. We can also take photos for some missions here. And for clear photos, you need to be lower altitude or like have no clouds and everything. Get a photograph of whatever is coming out to sea and watch out for fighters. Sure. Okay, so it's pretty clear what's happening right now. Look at this. Look at our beautiful. Don't forget to keep tagging navigations. Okay, now let's tag whatever is happening down here. Enemy aircraft. Okay, let's try to take a picture. Use the Mars aimer station once we take a photo. That's perfect. Let's go back to our base. And you, I think you will be good at going back here at the your gunner spot. Now, just in case fighters come in. Dun, 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 dun. You know what's really cool? I think they will have it for the next tutorial. But basically, if something goes on fire, your pilot can do an emergency dive to try to put out the flame. So you just go high up altitude and just dive down. And what's really funny is if people are just walking here while you dive down, they would just get flung across the fuselage. Anyway, we are going back home. So there's also another game. If you really want me to play more of this, just be sure to click that like as well so I will know. Or maybe put down a comment. Or maybe if you want me to check out the other game. What the heck? Hydraulic system was broken down. Hydraulic system, repair you king. If you want me to check out the other games as well, like there's a space war. It's basically the same thing but in space. So it's another similar style but in a different setting. So if you want more sci-fi, you can check out that game rather than Bomber Crew. But I'd rather sometimes this is much better. Okay, let's try to land. But we can't open our landing gear if we can't fix our hydraulic systems. Okay, perfect. Now let's lower our gears. And let's fast forward to landing sequence, shall we? Where's our landing strip? What? Oh, there it is. And look at this. This seems weird. Maybe it's just because it's fast forwarded. And we land. Clean. Clean attack, my dude. Clean attack. Okay, so what do we have here? Tutorial mission. Look at the money. And we also get expense for our dudes. Everybody's here. Exit the debriefing. And I think I can afford... for my aircraft, let me just get another turret. So at least we have another turret down there. We can have equipment slots if we want to, but let's just save it for now. Let's go to the briefing. Oh, we're in the mission already. Let's go. So you have three choices. We can go for search and rescue, low risk, battery dumps. Oh. Or motor factory. Honestly, for now, let's grab this one. So if we succeed in this, we get, for the next two missions are enemy damage down. So you get a choice, and if we complete it, we get 150 intel and 1,200 pounds here. So let's just do this mission, and I'm gonna end that video right there. So you can check out the game for yourself. At least I show you the gist of it. Okay, crew. Everybody in their stations. Perfect. Take off. Plot the course. So as you can see, we have different altitudes here. So the low targets this altitude, the medium targets that altitude. And we have all abilities that we want here. Abort, emergency land, and bail out. Okay, you need fixing. I really need to upgrade our thing. So as you can see, we have a map here. So this our map. There's also ability for this guy to set your own custom waypoints if you want to. We have our radio. Mark the heading. Thank you, navigator. Oh, we have a target already. Perfect. Bomber. Ready up. Let's just have 2 bombs just to be sure. So we only need to target 2. Let's just open our 2 bomb bay doors here. So in the later parts of the game, this thing can get really hectic. That's why there's a slow-mo. You can't pause the game. We have fighters. This can get really hectic. Don't forget our bomb bay doors because you need to target the enemy fighters as well as... Oh no! Frick! My bad. I didn't open the bomb bay doors. There are anti-air guns, there are flak cannons, and all those things. Okay, our bomb bay doors are open. Fire at will. So as you can see, there are anti-air fighters there. Release. Nice. Target one down. Oh yeah, I've also forgot to tell you. These guys need ammunition, so just reload. If just press R and you can reload. Later parts in the game, you can have some auto reload, but in this part of the game, hold that thought. Let me just target these guys. But in this part of the game, you know, release everybody. Repair. Can you repair? Repair. And you close the doors. Let's go to the optional recon mission. Oh my god, our engine is almost on fire. Reload. Alexander, just stay there if you want. Oh my god, it's on fire. It's on fire. Our engine is on fire. Let's go medium. Our engine is on fire. Oh, that's a lot of enemy planes. Okay, how is our recon mission? Let's go to the lower altitude, shall we? And you. Oh my god, everything is failing. Everything is failing. You know what? Go back home. Go back home. Just go back home. Already failing. We only have 2 engines left. Any fighters? Our hydraulic system is dying. Can you repair? Ricard? Can you repair? No, I said repair the hydro. Oh no, I hear the enemies. I need to repair the engine. Oh, you need ammo. Repair the engine. I know it's dangerous, but repair the engine. Let's just go back home. So yeah, there are optional missions, but right now, I want to survive. I want none of my crew. Oh no! One of our crew's dead. Repair. I mean, heal him, please. I've been attacked by untagged fighters. What do you mean? Oh, I see you. Any more? Heal you. Oh no, we're dying. What the heck? Oh no, King fell off. No. No, not him. Okay, he's alive. Go back to your radar station. You go back here and aim not to die. Yeah, this game can get really hectic real quick. How's our radar? Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Any untag fighters? There's one dude. So yeah, I think we're safe. Everything's going on the red. I'm afraid we might crash. Yeah, we might crash. Are we close at base? Are we closer at base? I think we're safe. We lost our engineer. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay, just repair everything. Can we try to land? Can we even land with 2 engines? Lower the gear and fast forward. Man, we almost died through that, and that was only the first mission. My gosh, what crazy game this is. And our plane's flashing red. Okay, good thing we still have our landing gears. Let's go. So yeah, that is it for Bomber Crew. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click that like button. Be sure to check out the game for yourself. I'm gonna put the links in the description below. Subscribe if you want more videos. I upload new videos every day. And I will see you next time. See ya.